Hi everyone, how are you doing? So today I felt like, a good part about YouTube videos are that you can share what you want, you can read out what you want, you can, and it remains, and it could be like a little album that some of your friends or the YouTube friends or the YouTube world out there can access, and you can access, right? I can access anytime. Okay, so I wanted to share. This was many years ago in Bombay. This was soon after I had finished my college. I studied in Sapphires in Bombay, or the Sophia College. My dad had retired from the Indian Army, and he was working with Shapoorji Palunji, and he used to travel, commute from Andheri to Kulapa. Life was very simple then, right? One had no idea, no phones. I don't think during our time there were any phones, or at least we didn't have. And we used to wait for dad to come back. And both my brothers, Sharad was, so I'm the oldest, and then Sharad is like 2 years younger to me, and Saurabh is 11 years younger to me. So Sharad was, he finished his college and he was aspiring to go abroad, and he was a tennis professional, and so was my youngest brother Saurabh. So then they both went on a scholarship, and they went into the Ivy League College in Rhode Island, right? And I was offered the tennis racket, and somehow I told my mom it's too heavy. And I think this was way back in Chennai when my dad was posted there. So I've traveled to lots of places, and I'll share about that later. But feeling good, and I wanted to share a little few things. So today I'm basically going to share about a few writings. A few things that I used to write when I used to wait for my dad to come back home, or if mama was traveling, and if I used to be alone in the house. And I used to be fond of writings, and I used to love listening to the radio FM. And I think Erica was, she still is one of the best radio jockeys. And there were lots of others, but I used to love listening to Erica's voice. So when I used to listen to her voice, I used to always write something. And I think so today I'm 48, so I'm going back to post-college was 1995, 96, yeah. I think I can go back to 1995, I assume. 95 is when I passed out from college. So yeah, around that time. And a few little things I'll show you next time about it. Remind me, I will show you, okay? A little bit of stint in modeling, a little bit with Femina Miss India as a contestant, and all of that I'll share later. But right now we'll focus on that, okay? We'll focus on this. So I want to share this with you. This is something, so there was this program called Titan Gift a Song on Times FM. And, you had to write a kind of a nice story around your basic experience with a credit card. And if I get down to pen and paper, then I go to a different world. And I'm so happy right now. I'm doing a lot of scribing and journaling and writing and doing different courses. So I'm just enjoying this process. So I'll start now. Okay. Reality bites. Getting the verse out. So this verse is VERSE. Okay. Heart takes, just aches. My mind make it. Please, just no more fakes. I need a soul, SOLE. I'm walking on bended knees. Sing a little prayer for me. I'll get over that smile before I go an extra mile. We'll become an international flyer and think of miles and more. Life may seem profitable someday in terms of a hard score. Those are the times you go through crushes, you love people. People may not really necessarily love you back. You love someone, you may not necessarily be loved back. So, I would love writing, and I would get, and then Erica would play one of my favorite songs, and that'd be the highlight of my evening. Is to happen sometime between 7:30 and 8, and that was the time when Mama would come back with Sharad and Saurabh. And I'll be like, she said, okay, what's there for dinner? I said, Mama, everything. Dinner is on the table. Everything's in the kitchen. Do not disturb me. My favorite moment with Erica is on air, so do not disturb me. And then I would listen to this, and Erica would play my song, and I'm like, oh my God, life is beautiful. And I'm going to read some more. Okay. My dearest Mama, I know I'll never be able to go for a serious candidate, because you'll always be saying, can the date be changed? You want the perfect match. I know you want me to be good, but if I learn all the ropes at this work, I'd probably end up hanging myself. Just a joke. Okay. When will it be when you tell the candidate, Oscar, so in brackets, Oscar, if she wants to go to the party? I know you don't like these figures. You know how moms would always say, you're fat, you're this, you're that. So anyway, but at least I won't double them up. If you say I played too much with glue, it's because I enjoy making colorful pictures. I am not stuck up. I definitely want to do well for myself. But till then, I want life to be a cool day and adding every bit of sunshine to it. Like the ceiling set to the chandelier and Shilpi to Mama. You're the one bright spot in my life. So my mom's passed on. She lives very close in my heart. I've got pictures, collages all over. Like this particular stole is Mama's, and I just felt like wearing it today, and then I said, okay, let me put out a video. And I honestly feel when I smile and love doing things I love, I just feel my mom is sparkling inside me. Yeah. Okay, now this is for my father. We are friends, good. We're good friends, better. We're more than good friends, best friends. We're more than best friends, friends forever. Adore, A-D-O-R-E. So I used to, work a lot with words. Adore is between us. Police, open up. So there's all a lot of love, and you know how, so we used to love our father, but there was always like, he's the army guy and Betu, behave yourself, Betu. And I'm like, oh God. But so when I used to write, a lot of my feelings would come out, right? So adore is between us. Police, open up. I also remember my cousin Marcy had given me this lovely book with alliterations and jokes and all. And I used to read that book, and everything I used to read, and I used to try and write something using those words, and I still do it. I love that. And I'm loving that bit of writing now, but I just felt like going back to this and sharing. Okay, then another one was Bob Card Gift a Song on Times FM, Mumbai. Cheers to Archers. Shilpi, so Archers was, I think, one of my favorite liquor drinks. I don't remember, years back. Okay, Shilpi, the heart cruiser, pens down stuff rendered by the cards. Bob, a globe-trotter, thinks he knows the art, he and heart, okay? And says I'm a suave master, so I'm using all the names of the credit cards. Possesses the American gate, in brackets gates, with Clinton's attitude, Clinton, shaking a la McDonald's, sipping espresso on his standard charter. She perfects the known art, sipping her finger in peach schnapps, my favorite liqueur. His heart visa croons, billed to me, highly acclaimed worldwide, characters peacefully transacting. Did you understand? I do. I remember sharing some of these, and that's how I think my husband, kept my all these writings. I used to share it with him, and I've forgotten about it. He had put everything that I used to send to couple during my courtship, and he would put everything on a file. Amazing, no? And that's how I could recover all of them. And so when I used to send these things to him, and I said, couple, did you understand? No, when you meet me, you explain it to me. So I think most of it I would understand, because it's all to do with the heart, right? Okay, the credit card. Shilpi here. How are you doing? While checking in guests into the hotel, be it at the reception or the privilege club, we ask before the guest can, and always willing to extend the end of our arm. But first, the guest generally wants to rush to the room, a long flight, and a little room in a room always gives much relief. But wait, the guest has to be registered. Finally, would you be settling with your credit card? He says, do you need to take an imprint? And we say thank you and wishing him a good stay. The butler escorts him to the room. One day I say, nice man, and he knows the right chord strikes. Then he says, want to make an impression? The credit card? Then I say, in a moment. He says, I hope it won't fade. And I say, we have a clear carbon copy. He says, carbon dioxide is not harmful. A stroll in the gardens and take a look at the stars. I blink. The night shifts are tiring. But he continues, lady, you made it to the heart, right from the very start. From you, I don't wish to ever part. I thought he was so very smart, so guess what? I picked him a la cards. A credit card? Get richer by love though. A credit card? One of those quiet things in life. A credit card means a lovely beginning. Dreams never lie, a heart's tale. So this is the time I was working at the Leela Hotel, and I was working in the Privilege Club, and we had really long hours of work, right? So that's it. So now I'll probably take the next video out. This is almost 10 minutes, and then I'll share the rest. Bye. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you, my darling universe.